This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So I have a couple of stories here that I want to share with you guys. But before we go any further, I'm just going to ask you to get that golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. Also, remember to turn on the post notification bell, so once a video is uploaded, you can be notified. All right, so let's get into the meat of the matter now, my viewers. So, oftentimes in the Caribbean, we always say that we want our cricket coaches to have some solid background. You understand? And when we say solid background, we're not talking only about theory. We're talking about practical, being able to really do the thing themselves, right? And we are seeing now where Shivnarine Chanderpaul, one of the greatest to ever play the game of cricket, especially in the test arena, he, along with other coaches, are currently getting groomed by CWI to take over, to do some coaching in the region. You understand? And I can imagine that they are going to be working with some of the youngsters. Now, when I say background, have some solid background, we're talking about in terms of having played at the highest level. You understand? And I mean, not all our coaches would we're not going to get straight coaches that would have played at the highest level. But it's always good when we have people that players can relate to. You understand? Our coaches that can relate to what a player really wants to achieve. You understand? Now, the CWI, they have actually kicked off their high performance coaching development program. You understand? High performance coach development program. Usually we have high performance program for our bowlers or our batsmen, but it's good to see that we are having one for the coaches in the region. And I think it will be a blended approach. Yeah, man, a blended approach where they will do some amount of studying online, and they will do some amount via the face-to-face route. You understand? And it is actually the first of its kind in terms of being locally planned and developed. Usually we would send away our coaches overseas to go and study and all of that, but according to CWI, it's the first step of their strategic plan to invest in building coaching depth and quality across the region. You understand? So based on what they are saying, they have a lot more to come, but this is just the first step out of the way. You understand? And the fact that the coaches play an important role. It would be very good to see the quality to see some quality coaches working with our youngsters in the Caribbean. You understand? Because at the youth level, that is where you try and let the youngsters know certain things as it regards to some basic things. Their batting stance, their grip, how to position their body and all of that. Certain things that our youngsters are learning at 18, 19. They should have already mastered those things at age 14, 15. And when they reach 19, 20, you should just be looking at strategies and things, how to win games. You teach them how to tweak their technique here and there to face certain bowlers, yes, but when it comes on to the general thing, where their batting or their bowling is concerned and feeling, those things should be covered at the youth level. You understand? And we're talking about the coaches. CWI is reporting that they are partnering up with UWI, that's the University of the West Indies, and the coaches will be exposed to some good content, such as contemporary coaching philosophy. You understand? So certain things, they will be learning certain things, how to reach players. So, based on research. You understand? Not all players can be reached in the way how you usually reach them back in the days. So they are going to be given that. I think it's around about 17 coaches that were selected, and the program will run for 1 year. Right? That's 12 months. And as I would have indicated a little earlier, the program will take a blended approach where they will be given rigorous work over the internet, going in face to face, doing practical things, theoretical things, you understand, and things like that. So it's good. It's good for the region, my viewers and subscribers. And let me just give you some of the popular names that are going to be a part of it. We're talking about the man himself, the Tiger, Shivnarine Chanderpaul. A man that would have played a whole lot of cricket for West Indies. You understand? Somebody that is very approachable. A man that can relate to players. So we are thinking that if he's able to really get the ins and outs of coaching, then he should be a top class man. Seeing that he's so approachable, players will definitely feel comfortable speaking with him. Based on what I would have seen over the years, he's somebody that I think players would feel comfortable around. Right? We also have Nikita Miller. A Jamaican spinner. He would have played a lot. He would have played a couple of games at West Indies, but at the regional level, he was very, very dominant for over a decade. Played a whole lot of 5-day cricket and 50 over cricket for Jamaica. Wasn't really in the West Indies team. For on a long period of time, but have some amount of experience doing it himself. Ryan Aston is also there, and Ryan Emmerich. And we all know Ryan Emmerich is one of those bowlers that, those medium pace bowlers with a lot of trick up his sleeve and things. So it's good to have some of the younger guys going into that coaching thing. You understand? Now, as I said, the program sounds good, my viewers and subscribers. It sounds good. I'm not going to lie to you. The program sounds as if they go about doing it the right way. Then the youngsters will definitely benefit from all of this. And to be honest with, I think it's a level 3. It's a level 3 coaching program. You understand? So you would have had to already pass the foundations of coaching. That's where they deal with the fundamentals. You look at level 1, level 2, and you'd have to pass all of those. And now it's level 3. To have the young cricketers rubbing shoulders with some of these former players, you can only think it's going to be good. You understand? Because the lights of Shivnarine Chanderpaul, I'm sure a lot of youngsters would have watched him over his career, throughout his career, would have, wanted to be like him, would have wanted to achieve certain things that the Tiger would have achieved. Same thing with Nikita Miller and the other guys, you understand? So, it's good to have familiar faces. When you have people just coming through the ranks and not really doing, and not really playing the game itself, then sometimes people might believe that they can't relate to them, even when they are good coaches. And let me just say this: a good past player doesn't necessarily mean that you will become a good coach. You understand? They are two totally different things. So being a good player in your days doesn't necessarily mean that you will become a top coach. We see that in the footballing world. You understand? If you look at Andre Pirlo, one might say that he's not in there for a long time, but he isn't doing too good at all. Frank Lampard career didn't start off so good as a coach. A lot of them, but eventually they might learn. But I just want to remind you guys that an outstanding player doesn't necessarily mean that he'll be an outstanding coach. But if they are able to couple the two of them together, being a good pass cricketer and a good coach, then I think they should be able to reach the players as it regards to not only the physical aspect of the game, but the mental aspect, how they deal with certain things. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it go from there. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, that is basically what I want to share with you guys for this first story. Now, before I close off the video, we see where our own Carlos Brathwaite, yeah, man, he has given his verdict as it regards to Steve Smith being on the bench in, I think it was yesterday's game, and they played the youngster, I think his name is Latit Yadif. I think that's his name. So Carlos Brathwaite was asked, and he was saying that it's good to know that Steve Smith reacted good about it, because even though he is one of the best players in the world right now, the whole if you're talking about franchise team, the composition of a team is more important than a one player. You understand? So if his expertise, never really needed, then I guess they can say, yeah, no problem to bench him. So they are saying that Steve Smith reacted well to being benched and the youngster getting the go ahead. So I just saw them think they go, franchise cricket, franchise owners and coach do things based on how they want. And the final story that I want to share with you guys is that former Pakistan captain Inzamam-ul-Haq, he has suffered an heart attack, and he underwent some sort of medical procedure, and it's reported that he's stable now at the moment. So our prayers are going out for Inzamam-ul-Haq. Was a very outstanding captain for Pakistan. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, those are the couple stories that I wanted to share with you guys. So we're just gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.